Hey guys, it's Melina. I decided, waiting for Jason to get home. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. I'm waiting for Jason to get home. He picked up a friend after work and they went to dinner. And then he dropped his friend off because his friend's having some stuff done to his car. And he's probably got another half an hour or so. Oh my gosh, hold on. I got to get rid of my hiccups. Okay. Do you guys know this trick? Apparently, you can drink 10 sips of water really fast and then burp, and it gets rid of your hiccups. I've done it before. Let's see if it works tonight. Pardon me. Let's see if that works. I already feel better. Actually, that was kind of hard to do because this is like a flavored water and it's super cold. But anyways, enough about that. I'm not hiccuping though. That's a miracle. Okay, so anyways, I'm waiting for Jason to get home. I had some stuff on my to-do list that I really wanted to do. And so I thought, what better way than like I'm gonna start doing this. I don't know how many times a week I'm gonna do it, but I'm dedicating an hour. So I'll keep working a little bit after Jason gets home. But dedicating this time to my business. So I've got this to-do list that I just wrote down over the weekend of just things in my head that I just needed to get done. And I'm just gonna get to work. So if you're watching the replay, we got one live viewer. But if you're catching the replay, feel free to watch this while you do a little bit of work too, and it'll be like we're working together. Eventually, we'll actually do something like this all together. I'd love to do that. But it's hard when not everybody's available at the same time. That's the beautiful thing about direct sales is that you can work when you want and you work it around your life. So I just happen to be working right now. I need to, I have a sample organizer. I always say I'm going to like post pictures of things, and I don't think I ever do. In the linen closet. Okay, bye. My sister just asked where the toilet paper was. Where it always, well, I would say where it always is, but sometimes it's not in the linen closet, but it is right now. Anywho, I was saying, we can work whenever it works for us, but I do think it would be cool if a group of us could get online together and do this, all at the same time. We could all work. We did try this once before in a messenger room, and we just ended up talking the whole time, and I didn't actually get anything accomplished. So I'm determined today to get things done. So if you're here, say hey, because I'm on StreamYard, so I don't see any names. So be sure to say I don't know. I could pull it up on my phone, but I'm charging my phone right now. So just say hey. Let me know who's here. There's not going to be any magical wisdom, as far as I know, on this, except you guys will get to see some of the things that I do. Obviously the majority of our time should be, I dropped a label, should be spent on income producing activities. That's the most important part of our business. But there is, there's administrative things that also have to happen. So I'm working on making some samples. I'll get you guys a picture of my sample caddy. I have a bunch of stuff in there that I need to find a better home for. I've been talking about organizing my office for the last couple months. I've been promising you guys video or better pictures of my office, and it's in a lot better shape than it was, but it's still not 100%. So yeah, I might put this on YouTube in case anyone else wants to watch. But yeah, some of the things that I'm hoping to accomplish during this hour is to get my bulk samples filled back up. What I started doing, and I literally just started doing this, I don't know, last month, is make a bunch of samples in one sitting, because it doesn't make sense to, like, I'm not a made to order cook. I am a I don't know. I'm a cook that's prepared. I don't know what that means, or the actual term for it. But I don't tell people, hey, here's the scents that I have. Which ones do you want to sniff? I always ask, do you like fruity, floral, yummy, woodsy, exotic, wellness, or like spa scents? I'm sure I missed one. Fresh. Yeah, I think that might be all of them. So I find out what scent categories they like. And then I will send them samples from what I have. And it works well for me. You know, I'm the boss. I'm the business lady. I'm not trying to be mean and not give people a good experience. But if they're not a customer yet, they don't get free range of the samples that I have. And that's just the way it is. If they, are a customer and they've purchased with me and they're like, ooh, can I try, aloe and sea salt? Then I would absolutely send them a sample of that. And if I didn't have any made up, I'd make them one. But yeah, if you're not a customer, I'm not going to just send you whatever scents you want. That's just not how it works. 7 minutes in, 53 minutes to go. So yeah, anyways, I was telling you, in addition to making some samples, I have some customer follow-up to do, some people that I want to reach out to and check in with. Most of it is for the purpose of reorders, see if they're running low. Some of it's also just to check and make sure that they're good with all their goodies. Yeah, I don't know why, but I seriously made this to-do list over the weekend thinking I was going to get it all done over the weekend. That was dumb of me, but I do that sometimes. I think, oh, well, there's 24 hours in a day and I only need to sleep for 8 hours of the day. So the other, 16, I can totally crank out all the other things. But in reality, that's not going to happen because some things take longer than you think they take. And you have to have a life too. It's okay to spend time with your family, spend time with your kids if you have them. With us having a dog now, I'm taking walks twice a day with her. I actually just got back from doing that before I hopped on this video. So yeah, you got to do stuff like that. You have life to live, but there are times where you say you're going to work and you got to work. That's probably the biggest challenge in direct sales, is just being accountable to yourself. Because, I'm not your boss. Your sponsor's not your boss. We can only guide you in things that we think will be helpful for you, but we can't make you work. And that's, that does make it tough from the consultant perspective. It's easy to, I don't want to say slack off, but it's easy to tell yourself, oh, it's okay. I'll do that tomorrow. I don't have to do it today. Because nobody's really checking up on you to make sure you do the things that you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do them. And then from a leader perspective, it's frustrating sometimes when you have people on your team who have incredible potential, but they won't actually make time for their business. So, I've seen it from both perspectives. I've been the consultant pushing things off. That's why I'm, I guess, technically still working on the weekend to-do list on a Wednesday, right? Today's Wednesday. But in my defense, that list was too ambitious. I don't know what I was thinking. thinking I'd get it all done. It does help a little bit that I'm not really going a lot of places. They've opened up things here in the Charlotte area. But I'm still just not going a lot of places. I go to the grocery store, but not really, because I'm doing Walmart grocery pickup now. I occasionally go to the post office, and that's just to drop off because I can print my own postage at home now. We go to Dairy Queen like once a week. That's the drive-through. So we're really just not bebopping around like we normally would. Ava decided to come hang out with me. It's so cute, you guys. Once we go on a walk, especially in the evening, it was cooler this morning, and it's not super hot, but it was definitely warmer today. The minute we get home, she just kind of like falls down and collapses on the floor and just like has to take a breather because, walking's hard. I guess she's got little legs, so I probably wore her out, which is totally fine because I want her to be chill and relaxed, because when I'm done with my power hour, I'm hoping one of two things. Either Jason's going to say, hey, let's go to Dairy Queen. I do not need Dairy Queen, you guys. I've been really struggling with healthy eating lately. I want to do better. I really do. I want to feel better when I go on the incentive trip in October. But I'm also I like sugar and I like carbs, which sugar is, I think, a carb, but I like bread carbs. I like all that stuff. So makes it difficult sometimes. You have to really have willpower, but it does help that I am walking twice a day. I need to do some other stuff though, because I need to make sure that I'm getting my heart rate up. If you guys have any fun exercise programs that you can recommend, feel free to put those in the comments for me. I'm trying to decide. I have 5 spots that I need to fill on my sample wall. So I'm about to be done with 3 of them. See, you guys, I've been talking and I've been doing this, and this has been so good, because let me tell you what I would be doing. If I was making these samples, not being on camera for you guys, I'd be watching something on YouTube, which is great, or I'd be listening to a podcast, but I feel like I'd be a little distracted, and I don't feel like I'd be as quick with things as I could be. So it's a good thing that I'm hanging out with y'all. I'm very excited about New Year's Eve, June 30th. I'm planning a fun little thing. Obviously, I'm not going to stay up till midnight because it's not really New Year's Eve, but it's Pink Zebra New Year's Eve. And I'm going to do something fun. We're going to do something fun in this group. I just haven't planned it all out yet, but I love hanging out with you guys. So hopefully some of y'all will be able to join me live. Maybe we'll do a messenger room. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, I'm still working out the details, but we'll do something fun because, July 1st, really, everything resets from the year. We all start. Not only do we start at 0 every month, I have to earn my title every month. Just like, you guys do too. Those of you who are executive consultants and above, you have to re-earn your title every single month to get paid at your title. And so we all start at 0. We're all a consultant on the 1st of the month, but then, with it being July 1st and it being the beginning of a new Pink Zebra year, those of you who want to hit Pink Sapphire, those of you who want to earn an incentive trip, those of you who want to make, top 50 in one of the categories, whether it's sales volume, sponsoring, level 1 promotions, parties, customer volume growth, team volume growth. I mean, all of that for the year resets come July 1st. So I have already hit Pink Sapphire for the year. So this is my Pink Sapphire Award from 2018, 2019. It's big, you guys. Like if this was a ring, I mean, I probably would break my finger. And that was for having, let's see, my sales volume was like 19,576. And as of May 31st, I'm at 20,925, I believe. So I beat last year, which is great. I have had my very best year ever for sales and for sponsoring. Like, it's crazy. And I wish I could tell you some magical secret to how I did it. Really, the best thing I can tell you is that I have worked to be consistent. I have been so fortunate to have a lot of my team members find me through social media. And this, you guys, is my hope for you too. So yes, I have a YouTube channel. I am going to put this video on there. I think I already said that. But I'm consistent and active on my Facebook business page, and that page is public and searchable. And I'm not as consistent as I'd like to be on Instagram, but I have had people find me that way. So, you know, it's important. Like, social media is not everything, although we've had to rely on it so heavily during the pandemic, but it is helpful to be consistent in those places because people are searching for pink zebra consultants every single day. Every day. And sometimes there's no rhyme or reason to how someone finds me. I mean, yes, I've had people find me through the consultant locator too, and that's awesome. But I've had people message me on my business page and they're like, yeah, I live in New York. I'm like, I mean, I'm 12 hours away, 12 plus hours away from you. And for whatever reason, Facebook decided to show them my page in their search results. And I'm super grateful for that. So I'm consistent. And what I want to do is, and what I'm hoping we all do together, is all of us be more intentional in how we share the business. Because I'll be honest, I don't just openly share it as often as I could. I've got plenty of customers that I've never talked to about the business. And if they decided tomorrow to join with someone else, I can't really be that upset about it because I didn't even bother to give them the information. So I'm going to design something really cute. I might need some feedback from you guys, but I'm going to design something cute and then I'll upload it in the files so that you can add your picture to it. I'll make one for me and then I'll make a generic one that anybody can use. And I'm going to get better about sending that to customers with samples or with thank you cards, because if I don't put the information out there, if I don't at least share, then I never know. You know, I had a customer the other day ask me about what it's like to sell pink zebra. And I had never shared anything with her before. So it's kind of cool. Okay, I need to pick 2 more scents. So here's what I've got up on the wall. I'm going to have aloe and sea salt, beach breeze, crisp apple, blueberry waffles, farmhouse cider. I think that's cactus water, fruity O's, relax, tropical coral, and then I made a bunch of summer days that scent for July. So I feel like, what am I missing, you guys? I'm missing maybe another fruity one. Maybe we should do some coconut. What do you guys think? I'm going to put these up there now. Start to fill in the holes. And then we'll do some coconut. Jason's going to come home soon and not know like what I'm doing. Why are you talking to yourself? we're going to do coconut and some black cherry because it's fun and I have a lot of it. Hello. Sorry, I can't see names. Is that Julia? Because I know Julia has a Chris. I don't think the coconut's too strong, but you know what? Everybody has different noses. Isn't that? It's interesting how that works. Some people have find coconut and stress relief. I never would have thought to try that. Yeah, some people think, scents that I think are strong, they think that they are light and vice versa. It's really crazy. That's why we have so many scents, because we've got to have something for all the different sniffers out there. So I have all my Scent Flirt stuff in one little pocket too. I need to figure out a thing for that. Those consultants, Old Fashioned Donut. I do have that one. Maybe I'll make room for it. Those of you who are getting Scent Flirt, I would love to know, like, what do you guys do with the goodies you get? Like, are you keeping that for personal use, or are you using it for business? Because I find, like, I basically, without sounding like frivolous, I don't even care like how much it costs. I just want to get it because I want to have it. Like, I don't want to not get whatever goodies come, but like, I hardly use any of that for myself. I did let Jason try the bath salt. I think he liked it. It smelled really nice. But like, all the sprinkles that we get, I end up, either giving them to customers as like thank you gifts, or I will use them to make samples. So I'd love to know what you guys do with them. I mean, the good stuff I keep. You guys, I still have my bath bomb. I'm not even kidding. Let me grab it. I still have this. I haven't used it yet. I love it so much. Aloe and sea salt, such a good scent. I'm really hoping that they bring those out for us. I'm just waiting patiently for the new catalog. I think it's going to be pretty fabulous. So you said you use the small ones for prizes or for samples. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm not alone in that. Like, I don't necessarily need the sprinkles for my personal use. If you could see right now in my dining room, I have like a ton of, like, not a ton, but like 8 partial cartons that I decided belong to the house now. And so I've been like trying to use those, which means I'm melting scents that are like fall scents sometimes. It's so funny. Like, I will have like pumpkin bread going in the middle of springtime. Makes no sense, but it's all good. I'm going to pull this up on my phone. That's Sarah. Hey, Sarah. Thanks for being here, y'all. Hanging out with me. I'm committing to a full power hour right now. So I'm working on filling my sample wall. And, Ava Lulu, Daddy's home. Jason's home. So yeah, I've got about 35 more minutes in my power hour. I did hear something fabulous. And to you guys, if you watched Tom's live or you watched the replay, tell me if I'm wrong. Did they not say something cool's coming in Scent Flirt this month? Because I think that they did. I really think that they did. So tell me if I'm wrong. This coconut smells good. I actually like the coconut with the crisp apple. I had a customer mix those two a long time ago, and they really liked them. Hey, babe. I'm just doing a power hour, and I'm live just talking to my team while I do it.
Power hour?
Yeah, I'm trying to, get shiz done. SHIZZ, shiz.
Get it done.
I'm getting it done. So I'm all yours in 35 minutes.
Okay.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. You can spend some time with Ava. She can tell you about her walk. Yes. Okay. So I'm not crazy. Something exciting is coming, and I just wonder, is it another Super Clean product? I know we've got the antibacterial sprays coming soon, but is it something else? All this new stuff just gets me really excited. I am excited to see when they'll launch the sprays, because I think those are going to be pretty neat. It'll be good. I'm no longer grocery shopping. Sarah knows this. Sarah knows I online grocery shop now. I do Walmart pickup. But for people who are going grocery shopping, yeah, all the stores, at least here, are disinfecting all the carts. So I'm sure that's probably a nationwide thing. But for your own peace of mind, you could spray, the antibacterial spray yourself. You could spray it on, doors. You could spray it on, I don't know, lots of things. Maybe surfaces. I don't know. I feel like there'll be a lot of different ways to use it. So that'll be super fun. You need to figure out a way to bulk sample because your way is not working. Well, do you see what I'm doing, Sarah? What kind of, what's not working with it? I'll help you if I can. Yeah, I just, I'm picking a couple scents that, that I have on hand, and, just trying to fill my little shoe organizer. Eventually, right now, I have a lot of stuff in there that doesn't need to be in there. Envelopes. I have this stamp that I got that's really cute, but it's kind of I wish it was bigger, but it says, "Get excited. It's Happy Mail from Melina Day." So I have that in one of the cubbies, but eventually I'd like to be able to fill the whole thing with samples. Just have them all ready to go. This black cherry smells good. Really good. This would be, I don't know, would you mix coconut and cherry together? I mean, I guess you totally could. You have very limited space, so when you bulk sample. So, okay, so Sarah, could you get a shoe organizer that you hang on a closet door? Could you get something like what I have, maybe? And then you could do the same kind of setup. So when I hop off here, I'm going to post a picture for you guys of the shoe organizer, because the one I have it's like a fabric background with, backing with clear plastic pouches. So I'm pretty sure it's for shoes. And it does work well. So I put all the samples of the same scent together, so it keeps them separated. I don't have to worry about the scents mixing, because these bags aren't, they're only so thick. I can smell through them. So yeah, so this seems to work pretty well for me. Vicky has something really cool that she's going to mount on her wall that she has shared before when we've been, I think, in a messenger room. Hers is the kind of thing that you would expect to see in a garage. It has all these little drawers, and she puts her samples in there. And, right now she just, I think, has it sitting on a table, but the intention is to mount it. So it's pretty cool. I'm very excited that I am almost done filling my sample wall. Then I'm going to do some customer follow-up. I'm not sure what else I'll do beyond that. I have some order forms to write out. Some people ordered some stuff, and they're all local, so I just went ahead and got, what they needed. Some of them have already paid. Some of them will pay when I deliver it, but I didn't actually write it down on paper yet. Yeah, so I mean, Sarah, maybe the shoe organizer like I have will work because it just hangs over the closet door in my office. So I like it. I just got rid of, you guys, a bunch of like empty pink zebra boxes for products that we have around the house. And I had to like, normally I keep those because like, what if I want to change things out? But I feel like the things that are out that I got rid of the boxes for, I don't need, like, I'm not going to put those things away. They're probably going to stay out all the time. And maybe they won't stay in the exact place that they're in all the time, but they are going to stay out all the time. So I got rid of those boxes and it freed up some space in my closet too. Julia said, I do mine with like scents. So one for fruity, one for more mellow scents, etc. So are you, Julia, are you using bags like this? Because I do feel like the scent comes through these. And so I worry about putting different scents together, but maybe you're using different bags. And then you said it makes it easier for when I do events because I have them compact and organized. I like it. I haven't really heard of too many people doing vendor events yet. I wonder if, like, is that, oh, I'm hoping that we're able to start doing some soon. I haven't heard of any in this area. Okay, I'm going to put black cherry and coconut on the wall. All right, something else that I'm going to need to make samples of at some point. I got these containers, you guys. Okay. Vicki and I on Saturday, we were doing a messenger chat and we were shopping on Amazon together. Yeah, you could definitely do alphabetical order. Mine are sort of in alphabetical order, but not 100%. So you guys, these are lip gloss tubes, but I got them for hand sanitizer samples. So I'm not going to make any right now, but I figure if people know that it's hand sanitizer because the label's going to say hand sanitizer, then they won't try and put it on their lips, but it's easy to squeeze out of it. So I got like 40 of those or 20. Yeah, 40. And then I got some of these. I think there's 24 of these and they're all like individually wrapped. So it's a little container. I have a lid down here that I'm going to make hand soap samples in. So, you know, they don't squeeze a lot. So I'm hoping that's not a problem, but I'm going to give them a try. I just wanted to try something. I wanted to be able to make samples of hand sanitizer. And like, not everybody's going to get these. But like, I am going to send them to really good customers who are not yet using hand sanitizer or hand soap because I want to introduce them to the product. All right, so I guess we're done. We're done with samples for now. I have a list of people that I want to check in with. Ooh, I get to check something off my list. Restock bulk samples. Did it. You need party and incentive ideas to host a party. Sarah, have you seen the host booking jar? So we can add it to a host order for $6. And I only give it to them when their party actually holds. And you can even add the stipulation of, you know, it needs to be a qualified party. But yeah, that's an idea. I also play the dice game, but that dice game costs money to get. And then there's a couple other things that I've bought recently from Amanda Todd over at That Life. You guys know she's one of our reunion trainers. That's really exciting. If you guys have never, I know some of you guys have seen videos and stuff she's done, so you're familiar with her. But I really like her. I like her style, and I'm excited to see what she's going to teach us. But she had a thing called Virtual Poolapalooza. I got that. And I used it mainly as an engagement tool on my business page, and I used it on Instagram. And but what I was going to say, but you can use it as a way to get bookings too. So it'd be a little cheaper than the dice game that she has, but it's a similar concept. And then I'm going to look for my Poolapalooza post because I want to tell you guys like how many people commented and stuff. I think I commented on there too, so I'll have to cut the comments in half. But she also has a thing called, she has these scratch off cards. And like I got them, the kind that she has right now are like flamingos. Super cute. So that's just something to think about. But of course, I mean, you can do something totally different. I think it's important to plant a booking seed during your parties, whether they're home parties or Facebook parties. And so I recently helped Cindy with her launch party, and I had a post that had pictures of products that a host just got. And I said, guess how much my host paid? And I had A, B, C, and D. And that got a lot of responses, and not everybody was right. But I thought that'd be a cool way to introduce the concept of booking, because when people are like, oh, this is an $83 value and the host paid $31.09 with tax, like that's pretty exciting. I had just closed a party like the day before, so I had that information. If you haven't closed a party yet, so you don't have that information, let me know and we can talk about one of my recent parties. So my virtual Poolapalooza post got about, I think, 15 people commented. That's not bad. So those are all people on my follow-up list. If they haven't ordered yet, then I need to reach out to them, because the way I played it, people got like a discount or they got a prize. So those people who got a discount, they have until June 30th to redeem it. I have a customer's card that I need to charge through Square. So I'm going to do that real quick. I can cross that off my list. Normally I do it on the app, but you can also, you can also do it online. If anybody does not already use Square and you'd like to, let me know, because I can give you my referral link and it gets you free processing. So this particular customer, I have her card info saved. I don't do that for a lot of people. I don't really want that pressure. But this person orders pretty regularly. Okay, why can't I find her? Okay. saying no results. Unless I hid her. I don't know if I put her somewhere. Oh, there's some in trash. Why would they be in trash? Nope, none of those are her. Okay, well, I'll just keep looking. I will find her. But yeah, it is nice when she wants to order. I already have her info. Because sometimes, you have to wait for if somebody's like, oh, I want something. And what if it's something that's more exclusive? And it's limited edition. Sometimes things could sell out while you're waiting on someone to pay you. So it is nice in that respect that I have her info. Okay. Now I have to look up her zip code because I don't remember that. Whew. Guys, I'm tired again. I seem to always yawn when I'm on camera. I don't really know what it is. I don't think I'm boring. I hope you guys don't think I'm boring either. Okay. I am doing it. Let's hope that none of her card info changed. Oh, good. It was a success. Done. That was nifty that I was able to do that from my computer. Okay. One more thing to cross off my list. Okay. Sarah, is that you who commented? Let me exit out and come back in because I want to make sure. Yep, you said my first party, I got a party off that, and I got 2 new customers off the second party, and just about everybody bought something on the first party. That's awesome. That is so exciting. I love new customers. I mean, I guess when you're new, like you're new, everybody is a new customer. But it's still really exciting when you've been doing this for a while. And then it'll be exciting for you when they become repeat customers. Okay. All right. Now it's customer follow-up time. Yay. Jason's watching Wheel of Fortune right now. Okay, 17 minutes. 17 minutes. I got this. I got this. I was going to share something with you guys, and now I forgot. I know this is not the most thrilling live, but this is a way that I'm holding myself accountable to get work done. Because while I'm here, I got to do it. I'm looking briefly at our team sales. I look at this report like way too many times a day, but I'm so stinking proud of you guys. Every time I log in, like sales are a little higher. Hello, Acacia. I don't think she's on here live. Looks like she hit her second quick start today. That's awesome. That's so exciting. I love quick starts, you guys. I wish that we could all do them over and over again to get pink dollars. That would be fun. Hey, you still have what? Not quite 2 weeks, Sarah, to get 2 more parties. You can do it. You can do it. So I'm not making any thank you cards up right now, but I've been using, I don't know if you guys have seen the sample tracker that I put into the files. It's been such a help when I'm following up with people because, oh, excuse me. Because at least I know like what I sent them. It's hard when you don't remember what you sent somebody. There's no way you can remember all of it. Nope. All right. So yeah, I'm just I've got a couple people who said that they wanted to order and they haven't done it yet. I'd love to know, do you guys all have a follow-up system? Yeah, if you don't have one yet, I highly encourage you get one. Because it seriously is so nice. When you have a good system to follow. Like I'm following up with somebody right now who ordered last month. It's been a little over a month since they ordered, so I just want to check in just to make sure that they're good. They actually ordered twice last month. No, twice in April. Sorry. I don't know why I said last month. It's like I think it's still May. So they ordered 2 months ago. So they ordered some sprinkles and they got jars. So they might be low. And then they ordered hand soaps. So like this might be someone, if they give me an order, then when I send them like a thank you, I might go ahead and send them a sanitizer sample. So this person, I'm going to send them a sample of Summer Days. So I'm going to go ahead and put them on my list so that I don't forget that I told them that I'm going to send them a sample. I know this is like, I mean, this really isn't super thrilling, you guys. This isn't all that glamorous, but this is what's necessary. Like this is how you build a business. Like I easily have 100 customers. That's crazy, right? And I'm constantly, working to get new ones through parties and referrals and just, networking and building relationships and things. So, yeah. But yeah, so what did I say the team sales were? So we're a little under 14,000 right now. 13,813 and 42 cents. That's where we're at right now. So I'm still personally working on my sales goal. And I know a lot of you guys are too. So like, I really wouldn't be surprised if we had another $20,000 a month, which is really cool because, you know, typically June is a slower month, but that's just not been the case. I mean, somebody promoted to director today. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Shannon Stewart. I don't, some of you guys will know her. She is like the top seller in the company. And yeah, we already beat June. We are our best June. We already beat our best June, like couple, like, I don't know, last week maybe. Yeah, we already beat it. Or maybe it was over the weekend. So yeah, it's cool. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy June. I'm so excited. But yeah, Shannon just promoted to director today. Promotions like that do not, you guys, they do not happen on like the 17th of the month. Those are like 29th, 30th. Those are last day of the month things. So it was really cool to see a post today about her promotion. So I sent her a voice note to congratulate her. I have friends in high places, guys. It's just so crazy. Some of the people that I've been able to meet that are in this company, like, I don't know if you guys feel that way about anybody yet. Like, if you're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till I meet like Dana, because, you know, she's an executive director and like, she's like a pink zebra celebrity. But yeah, I felt that way about people. And then I started meeting them and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like friends with these people now. It's really cool. It's really cool. But yeah, like I said, I got friends in high places. Okay, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. I'm going to drink some water and I'm going to get back to sending messages. Those of you watching who are in Club Pink, if you got your carton of Summer Days, what do you guys think of it? I like it. I personally find it to be light. So we used to have a scent called Pool Party that was like a summer scent. I think it might have started out as a Paisley's Pick, but I could be wrong. But it ended up being in the catalog. People loved it, but it's not in the catalog right now. And Summer Days reminds me just a little bit of Pool Party, but again, Summer Days is lighter. Pool Party was like sunscreen, like, I mean, it in my opinion, stronger. Sorry, it's hard to like talk and type at the same time. Whoops. I was about to type nature walk. And I typed mature. Yeah, so it is light. I mixed it with coconut. That was one of the suggestions on the flyer that came with it. And I really liked it. I have that going on in the living room. I need to change it out though. All right. I wanted to tell you guys, there's a free training happening next week. I need to grab the link. I'll have to post it after I'm done. But so you guys, you know, Amanda Todd, she used to be a part of the tag team, and her partner in the tag team's name is Rachel. Rachel's got a group on Facebook and she's doing a free challenge next week. And I watched the video briefly, but I forgot exactly what it's about. So I'm going to watch it again, but I think it'd be helpful. You know, there's definitely such a thing as like too much training and like overkill and stuff. But like my brain personally is like a sponge and I feel like I have to constantly be learning. So when I see free things like that, I always sign up. Whether I actually get to do them or not is a different story. Sometimes I get to participate a little. Sometimes I get to participate for the full thing, but sometimes it's like, okay, this week's it's just not in the cards, so it doesn't happen. But since her training group or challenge will be free, I'm like, hey, yeah, free, let's do it. So I'll share that link with you guys. I'll put it in the comments. And Rachel has a podcast that Vicky messaged me earlier to ask what podcast I like. So I actually told her about that one. I'm messaging a host right now. You said your hubby mixed it with Nature Walk. Ooh, Nature Walk and Summer Days. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. Yeah, I just messaged a host whose party is still open. So, less than 3 minutes. What was I gonna say? Oh, I had a bunch of stuff like over on the floor, like orders that I either needed to deliver to people or have them pick up or mail. And I got a ton of stuff like out in the mail this week. So that makes me really, really happy. I'll share the link, you guys, to Pirate Ship. You may or may not want to use it. It is a little bit discounted. And you can use your own packaging. So like I use, padded mailers or bubble mailers or whatever. You can get like the flat rate boxes. Sometimes it makes sense to use those. And then there's also other shipping materials the post office has that are not, they're not flat rate. They're basically based on the actual weight. So I'll share the link. I'm gonna share a lot of things in the comments when I hop off here. I like it though because it is discounted. So I've been able to save it's like 10-15%. It's not like a ton, but you can also schedule pickup through the post office, through Pirate Ship. So if you have a bunch of packages that you need to send out, for those of you who, send products or whatever from your home, then you can print all your postage and then click, like schedule a pickup, and you tell it like how many packages you have and like the weight and stuff like that. And then you just leave it on your porch and the post office peeps come pick it up. So that's pretty cool. So I'm running out of time, you guys. 3, 2, 1, power hour. I got stuff done. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off so that I can get you guys a picture of my sample organizer. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to share the link in the comments to Rachel's training. And what else did I just say? Oh, I'm going to share the link for Pirate Ship for anybody who wants to sign up for it. So thank you for hanging out with me. If you caught the replay, thanks for being here. We'll do this again soon. Maybe we'll all, we'll find a time where we can get on and do it together because it has been super helpful. I feel like I've gotten a lot accomplished over this hour. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.